where the main discussions happen. Outside of live streaming sessions. The one that says my main chat under premium members. Literally says main chat.
Two minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh, Drew. Look at that bad boy. I love it. Oh yeah, Julie, there's a lot. And also there's every Q&A, every group coaching session I've done since March is fully recorded. So you can get lost in the sauce here. It never ends. Legion, if you're not a faster executor or trader, or you have very low risk management tolerance, it's generally a good idea to wait the first hour. But as you get more fluent with the system and managing risk and things of that nature, there are some really good trades in the first hour. It's just a lot trickier and it's a lot faster. And you can get some really big moves really fast, especially in NQ.
Russian transport ministry on US seizure of marine escape want to use force against vessels.
Building out this distribution up here. Let's see what we got here in about 40 seconds. Do we have a resident news reporter? I guess you'll hear the news right there on Financial Juice.
Ten seconds.
Right here at the level.
10 seconds.
What happened?
10 seconds to news.
54 spot 4. Final forecast at 52 spot 2. Jobs job openings.
Muted.
7 spot 1 4.
Yeah, bigger job openings than before. Guess that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know.
Well, if there's more available jobs, it should be.
It's a good thing.
Oh, we go right there.
Market doesn't like it though.
No. Down to VWAP.
US core durable goods revised 0.1%, 0.1%, lower than forecast of 0.2%. US durable goods revised as expected, minus 2.2%. US ISM services new orders 57.9, 57.9, higher than forecast of
Holding.
Careful on chasing this move, guys. This could just be a flush. All right, we could flush here. We could flush to VWAP. We could flush to the lower band here. These are obvious flush points before we find some buyers. So if you're going to go long in this quick sell-off, manage your risk. What we saw yesterday was very similar, and what we got are these little anemic bounces all the way down, and it took a while for it to pan out. Right, so it looked like this. Boom, 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 until we finally built structure and climbed out of it. So hey, now we want to pull the most relevant price action from the previous sessions, right? That's more of an art than a science. I do have full videos on it on YouTube. Check smart money levels, but we want to grab what's down here. We want to grab what's up here. Right, pretty much taking it right to this gap right here, grabbing all of this.
The S&P 500 and Nasdaq pair gained slightly after.
ES did dive below VWAP though.
There's a video too. Nav, I'll pull it for you real quick.
Since again after ISM services and job openings data.
Back test, RTH VWAP right there. Oof, aggressive sellers on the tape. There's watch Nav, watch that video. Bookmark that one. Jake's wondering about the 10 a.m. announcement. So guys, it is with great privilege for me to announce that the Drysdale Trading Group is going to be bringing on NQ Pivot Boss full-time. He's going to be a full-time part of the staff here at the Drysdale Trading Group. And I really want to emphasize that Chuck was chosen because of his tireless dedication to the community since day one. He's always been available. He's always made himself accessible. He's always been a participant, seemingly at all hours of the day and night, quite like myself. So if there's anybody who has shown up to the level that I like to show up for this community, it's been Chuck. So I think it's well deserved.
Well, thanks, man. I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited about 2026 and all that we have that we can do with not only the Discord, but the inner circle and live trading, those types of things. I think it's an opportunity for all of us to really do some good things and get to be professional traders. That's I think that's a lot of the goal, and that's one of the attractions for me to this community is that it's very professional based, and I'm excited to be here. So thank you, Chris.
Yep, I think you fit the culture, the professionalism, and so Chuck is going to be joining me on stream. He's going to be running classes. He's going to be helping newcomers. He's going to be helping those who are learning the system and understanding setups and all the intricacies of the tools we use and the platforms. And we have big plans. So we're really excited for this year. I'm really excited to have the help, of course. I do a lot. It'll allow me to really focus on, I'll still be here for streams every day. That's not going to change. I'll still be running group coaching and Q&A. And the inner circle is going to be a big part of my focus. So none of that's going to change. We're looking to add more, not take away. So we're excited. Congratulations, Chuck.
Yep, thank you. Now, if ES would just go up, that would add to my excitement for the mornings.
Yeah. NQ did. Nice bounce off VWAP there. I would call that a VWAP bounce. We spent at least 20, 25 minutes in price discovery there.
That's right, Jake.
Thank you, Carlos. My intention is to keep reinvesting in this community and group and make it awesome for everybody that's a part of it. And our goal stays the same, is to help traders reach their goals of becoming consistent and profitable traders.
All right, let's keep this up party going.
All right.
CBD oscillator gave a buy signal.
Still feels like yesterday. Feels like a carbon copy of yesterday to me. A little faster. A little more volatility.
A little bit. Well, you get a little bit more catalyst too with the news. ES back testing VWAP. Can it continue? We're in that high zone from yesterday. NQ is above yesterday's high, but it's getting stuck there at that 865 level. But it's on point of control. Oh, where's my point of control for ES? Above it.
That was a good one, Crypto Penguin. Market bouncing on pivot but boss news. I love that.
I don't know about all that. Literally went to the
Drop versus Japanese yen.
pre-market high and bounced and rejected. Can we go higher? Can we go higher? Or are we just going to rotate here?
We are at point of control. I haven't taken a trade since the news. I'm up 719. Much better performance by me than yesterday. I had one loser here early on, only $100. Otherwise, all winners, 80% win rate. Nice little scalps, 719 net. I do feel up.
I do too. I get impatient. I want it to do what I want right now.
I know.
Go.
I just took that micro dip right there, that back test. Already out. Took it for 10 points. Right here. It's just getting bought up now. However, the delta is going sideways. Keep in mind, right? We have full-on price discovery on the dashboard here. We are bullish in every measure. We're above the intraday VWAP, the weekly VWAP, the monthly VWAP. We're above the weekly band, the monthly band. All right. Full-on price discovery to the upside.
ES is not going along.
It's interesting how they make price go up so much on such little aggressive buying, you know? I mean, we're essentially going sideways on the delta, but price has gone up by, 60 points. 50 points. This can happen in all-time highs too, guys. Well, not the NQ, but even though ES futures is not all-time highs, the index is in all-time highs. So when they trade
We
together.
broke it yesterday. Broke it yesterday.
So this is all-time high territory on the S&P. Dow and Russell still going straight down.
reports on the We have also posted the US ISM services PMI report on the screen.
I have another guest with me today.
Is that
This is-
Olive?
This is Olive. This is the only one that likes to jump in my lap. When she's around, I always got to make sure my screen is off anything if she presses a button.
We're at value area low on ES, just above the lower band. When we looked above VWAP, we came right back down.
P&L sucks, Marcus. She costs me money. Not only that, but she likes to tear up furniture.
No more declawing these days, huh?
No. I've learned that's actually like cutting off their fingers at the knuckle. Not that I've ever done it, but that's my understanding of that process.
You've never cut off a finger at the knuckle?
Nope, never. Nor do I plan on it. She might have taken a couple of trades. Luckily, I hunkered down the setup here when she's in striking distance. So
Did not play that well. Got weekly upper band on ES coming up here at 979 or 980.
looks like it's selling off again. See if we can get a little momentum short here. Nice. Back to VWAP. All right, I've made up yesterday's losses and up 500 net from yesterday. So feeling good about that. So be mindful of the anemic bounces on a sell-off like this, right? When I start seeing that little behavior it just did, right? It comes down to a key level like the RTH VWAP and it bounces a little bit and goes right back down to it. That can keep happening. We don't know where that stops. So it's like trying to guess a bottom long. Now we'll have pretty good ideas. I like scalps in that situation, and I got to get in at a good price level. So I got to be super patient. Yep, CVD is fading, has been fading this entire session. No real buyers, no real conviction to the upside. I'll be right back.
Where is that from? Away from down there. We don't want that. Sellers on tick strike. We go lower. Low on NQ. Not a bad day, JS. Not a bad day. Bounced right off of value area low. Now ES is below a composite low volume node here. And has peaked inside the weekly upper band. $85 is the overnight low. 975.
We went right to the value area low. Is that what you just said?
Yep. Is it reclaiming the RTH VWAP on NQ? Looks like it. Back to that composite LVN. Green on the delta. Test the upper band and keep going lower.
ES is this is a serious sellout. It's accelerating in Dow and in Russell. Trading well below the second deviations. Man, that naked point of control was the spot, man. Could have taken 2 good trades up there.
Yep.
No, I wouldn't say I would treat it any differently, Danny. Quick scalps, 10 points, depending on the range. 15, 20 off a, is pushing it, I think, on anemic bounces right now.
Instead of inventories, forecast a build of 1.1 million, higher a build of 4.977 million, and EIA three push of inventories, higher.
You're still much stronger on NQ.
Your microphone sounds good, Chuck.
Very good. Yeah, I figured I needed to not just use my webcam.
Mm-hmm.
We break back into the lower band on ES. Is this the back test of the upper band on NQ for lower?
I'm thinking lower at this point, but Delta is still trading in its range. So we could balance here or continue to balance here. So I don't want to develop any bias for directional quite yet. What's pulling me into it is watching the Dow and the Russell tank. Dow is catching a little bid here. So is the Russell.
We're at 10:22. We're about ready to get an IB in 8 minutes. Back to point of control on NQ. Back to value area low on ES.
Oh, sold into on Dow and Russell. I wouldn't give up on NQ quite yet. It seems to be holding up real nice. But if we lose this level,
Long from 846. Scratch that. ES is right here at the weekly upper band. Trying to decide which way it wants to go.
Mm.
It's not clear. Not clear.
Retail shares climb more than 10% for most sectors.
Catching a bid on the CBD.
In 5-minute time, where crude oil inventories forecast a draw of 1 million prior the draw was
Stuck with that 46.
gasoline inventories forecast a build of 2 million prior a build price of 8.5 million. Distillate inventories forecast a build of 1.1 million prior a build of 4.977 million. And EIA crude Cushing inventories prior a build of 0.543 million.
For all of those that are just joining the stream now, we made an announcement a little earlier in the stream that Chuck is now full-time at Drysdale Trading Group, and he'll be joining us, running classes, joining the stream, helping newer traders and those learning the system, and helping this community thrive, and that making sure everybody gets the support they need.
Awesome. Happy to be here. Thanks again.
Intel shares rising after the next gen PC chip CES.
I'll be doing a formal announcement in the announcement section, but I figured it would be fun to do it on stream.
Yeah, man. While we're all hanging out, watching this price action, figuring out which trades are
Barcoding on the 5-minute.
Yeah.
April 2024.
Does feel heavy though, doesn't it?
I got hugs for you all day, brother Jake. Got hugs for you all day. JP, that's funny. In out. There you go, Kurt. I was waiting for somebody to pull that out. The memes begin. I do recognize.
Thanks, Bruce.
That's funny. Don't give Crypto Penguin any ideas.
Oh, it's too late. He put me on Dora the Explorer this morning.
That took a while. Yes. Back to 865.
Back to the highs here.
Oh. You're catching me, Jake. I don't have the monthly on GC.
4 minutes remaining. I'll be leading with EIA crude oil inventories.
Crude oil
That was a nice
inventories.
one, Jake.
Is he in the room? Is the crypto penguin in the room with us right now? Another rejection up here. All right, so guys, what we're seeing here is a
10 seconds.
balanced market, value area high, value area low. We've been rotating within it. All right, so we're going to continue. We're going to expect us to keep doing this until we leave it in one direction or the other.
7.702 million.
Or we can continue to flesh it out a little more to the downside or upside.
Instead of inventories, a build of price spot 594 million.
We do have an IB.
That is the expected build of 1 spot 1 million. Cushing, a build of 0 spot
It's 110 points on the IB.
Another rejection so far. Or do we grind up out of here? I don't know. The delta is looking is picked up a little bit of a bid here. So how much does it sell off? I don't want to buy up here. This is a terrible place to buy. So I do nothing. I
Into a Madonna.
think it's a little early for a Madonna. But we'll see.
That a back test of the lower band on ES to go long? Was NQ just back testing POC to go long?
Could be. If we can't get by the POC, we're going to go to the recent side of value. But this is very balanced. So I'm probably not going to go long up here unless we can trade above here. I want to see us trading above the IB high. Otherwise, I want to pull back to go long at the bottom of the distribution. The POC long is the risky trade in this tight of an area. Not saying it won't work.
There's the tick strike.
We're also at the upper band on the RSI. You know, this is really a fade spot, so we don't want to buy here.
Let's go. ES, let's go. Buyers have entered the chat. Did you get it, Danny?
Here it goes. This looks like a long opportunity to me. Hopefully it doesn't reject. See if we can
Well,
show a
keep
little bit
going,
of
keep
acceptance
going.
up here. Buyers showing up on the delta. Come on.
Just one more push. One more push. You can do it. Decent scalp on ES for 200 bucks. That's funny.
That's awesome. Come on. Long. 83.50. Come on. Yes. Let's go. Massive trade. That was our break and back test of IB high.
Right to 900. $899.75. ES at upper band. And
Let's go.
retesting yesterday's high.
Yeah, Jason, it's easy to get caught into wanting to trade all the little wiggles and all the movements, but we got to be patient, wait for the best setups, and this was it. I wanted to trade above here. Otherwise, if you're buying up here thinking it's going to break out, you need to see a little acceptance, back test, hold a level, launch it. That's right, David. Nice move. Delta's still looking strong. I would expect more upside.
ES is welcome to pull back a little bit here at the upper band and value area high. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. Yes, go. Come on, 2 more ticks, 1 more tick. Setting on the pre-market high. Okay.
Come on. Keep going.
I am logger. I've been taking a lot more shorts. Trying to kick that long bias. But of course, I mean, that comes with its own double-edged sword. I shorted all afternoon yesterday. Wasn't very smart. Deposit low volume nodes kept moving on me.
Jeez.
Woohoo.
Whoa. Whoa.
Were you short?
No, I wasn't short. Holy shit.
What was that?
It's just a massive flush. Somebody just dumped 1,300 contracts. No news.
Mm.
No, just somebody decided to drop 1,300 contracts on the bid.
VWAP Bounce. Mark that up on the recap. That was the Madonna for ES, if anybody caught it.
Holy crap.
According to the information, China companies to quote NVIDIA H200 chip orders. Also downside movement in the S&P 500 off the back of that headline.
Some news about China telling chip makers something, but I don't think that was it. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's already back to point of control. It's just a giant book sweep. Just a giant book sweep. All it was.
A bit more info for this article. The Chinese government this week asked some
Right, Tony?
H200 AI chips.
Market sell 1,000 contracts, clear out the whole order book, and then bring it back up again.
The instruction came roughly a month after Donald Trump said he would allow India to sell H200 to China, making the biggest rollback for foreign era exports.
It's just interesting there was liquidity to fill them.
Yeah, there was liquidity over the course of 100-point price level, so 400 ticks worth of liquidity.
Yeah. China tells tech companies to halt NVIDIA H200 chip orders from the information.
So what does the market have to say about that? Let's see what NVIDIA did. So NVIDIA had that was a 1.4% move sell off.
We have some graphs on the fleet for those of
Back to point of control, both of them. I'll be right back. Okay, more selling. CVD did not really recover much after that sell-off. But if you were on ES, I mean, it was right up there at value area high and the upper band. So it was a nice clean setup for ES. Point of getting coffee. That's right. Water for me. NQ went coast to coast on the RTH bands. And now back to RTH VWAP. Whoosh. Until the buyers show up, Drew. Time frame, we are way above upper bands for weekly, monthly. Don't know if we get back down there. The IB low on NQ lines up in that monthly upper band range. It's still an early monthly VWAP, so. Monthly did well for the gold traders. Interesting. Back up. Market wants to keep climbing. Upward sloping VWAP. Volume node. Value area high on NQ. It's not an unreasonable short up here at IB high. Delta's pointed up. Are you on mute?
Yes, I'm on mute. Right back to IB high. Right, picking right up. I think this might be China's response to the Venezuela energy situation.
Yeah.
And also, that's great. China can tell them to halt their orders, but where else are they going to get their chips from? That could very well be the next move. We'll see. That would be crazy. Back up to the high as we go.
The top of the distribution did not hold. Did not hold.
New session highs.
Buyers, 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 buyers. 950 would be a target. ES fades value area high once again. Will it continue? Congrats, Josh.
900.
Good job. Up. ES at yesterday's high. There's always another trade, K Gantz. Always another trade. Is it stalling out?
Hey, Tony. Good morning.
What's up, OBT?
Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan trader. All right, we're coming up to this other key area. This is the Christmas highs right here, the Santa rally highs.
That's good. That's good, Tony. You know, after Sunday, you might be a little disappointed, though, with the 49ers coming to Philly. Just saying, brother.
I don't know, man. Philly has can be tenacious.
Yeah, I am not going to the game this year. I did that 3 years ago for that NFC Championship slaughter.
That's right, David, because there's nowhere else for them to buy their chips. I don't know that they're going to Russia or Iran is going to fill that gap for them.
It just ran over IB high. I like that. I remember that, Kurt. That was fantastic. But we need to do it again in the playoffs. Playoffs?
We're grinding.
ES is hanging out here at value area high. What's the setup, Chris?
The setup is a
Setup
short.
is a short.
Take a nibble at the short on NQ. Just because the delta isn't. If we have buyers step in, I'll get out of it. Actually, I have a little room to. No. Yes. No. Final answer is no.
No. They're basing for something.
Yeah.
Got this low volume node right above it. 69.92.25.
Ah, there it
Highs
goes.
right here.
You have a video, you upload the repeatable.
NQ moves so much farther than ES.
We have to put on the board as well.
Back testing that 900. My buddy Jake has told me that I'm not allowed to chase breakouts though.
It doesn't usually end well on futures. Most breakouts fail.
Another t-shirt idea. Because I feel like I have that t-shirt. Oh, got a sell signal.
Does look like it's rolling over a little bit. As we continue to flesh out a little bit of a distribution here, but this is a thin profile. This is kind of price discovery land to the upside on NQ. ES is a different story. Does ES pull NQ back down? Yeah, you got to add the RSI separately, Ali. It's its own indicator. What you can do is you can save a indicator layout up here. Indicator templates. See this button? I don't know if you can see that actually. Let me. This button right here, these 4 boxes. Once you have it all laid out the way you like it, save it. Right here, save indicator template, and then you just click on it. And it'll load up all your indicators the way you like them. I notice a flat delta, which is, it's diverging. It's been diverging pretty much this whole.
Is that what the oscillator would do with the red X? That be pointing out divergence?
Yeah. It also draws them on the draws them right on it. It's actually really cool. If you go here, short term, and then you put on the, where is it? Directional divergence. Enable.
Hmm.
Put some on the chart. There's one here. One here. See the red line?
Yep.
Red line here. I don't really have one today on this, on the oscillator anyway.
A little bit of seller on the tick strike.
I see it on NinjaTrader, Josh. I got it up here on this monitor right here. Can't really easily. This is a separate computer, so I can't like easily show it from here. Do a little screen grab on this computer.
Lies. Lies. The red X was a lie. Based right on 900 there. We do have pivot R1 up there at 930.5.
Are you short, JP? Tell me you're short without telling me you're short.
Yeah, that's right, Danny. Very grindy. Popped out above value area high. We're above yesterday's high.
All right. Up we go.
Oh, we're happy to have you join us, Drew. See you tomorrow. Just wants to rip up until it doesn't. long as the work gets done, that's the key point. That's a key qualifier, Tony. Not much to do up here, but wait. Should we do another trader check-in? How's everybody doing? Green, green, green. Still green, greenage, green, green. Julie's got a little red going on. Mm. Yeah, anything can happen, Russ. So it looks like we're 60-40 green to red. Plenty of trading left for the day unless you've got defined trading times. Messy. I would say 98% of the folks in here are trading futures, not pairs. Timeout can be good. There you go. Majority of folks in here trading NQ, ES, gold. I think Russ is trading a bunch of Bitcoin. Any good trades? Come on, Mezzi. Come on, Mezzi. Plenty of setups on ES.
Yeah, NQ's just going kind of straight up at this point.
Mezzi 1044, bounced fade value area extreme off the lower band. Mezzi 1003, fade value area extreme off the lower band. Return to value at 10 o'clock. I mean, that was the news candle. We were all sitting on our hands. VWAP Bounce right at 934. VWAP Bounce at 1028. Fade value area extremes at 1036. Plenty of setups for you on ES. I don't know. I think that headline news shook all the fruit out of the tree.
Sure did.
Time to grow some more. Marcus, no. There's no setup. What's the setup? Name the setup.
Marcus, don't take a trade. There's somebody on YouTube trying to tell me that this was not a setup and it was just a cherry pick trade. My long of the IB break and back test long. This is a price discovery continuation. We broke IB high, we back tested, held long. Got about 10 points out of it. No, they went on timeout because they were being really rude about it. So super rude.
No need to be rude, bruh. That's funny.
Oh, good, Danny. Grind higher continues. It's okay, Wendy. YouTube actually gives you a lot of really nice controls to stop people. You can instantly time out them, hide them from. The best part is hiding them from the channel. So they just keep typing. They think they're actually writing people and people can read what they're saying, but nobody can. That's my favorite. So they probably think they're being ignored, but really nobody, including myself, can see what they're saying.
We can see what you're typing, JP.
Discord's different. I don't have that ability in Discord. Well, no shorting here. We are approaching that 50% extension. If anybody wants to try that one, what is it at? It's at 34-ish.
And you do have R1 at 930.5.
Interesting. Nice, super Kangri. Hey, Chris, I hope you got a great session. Pretty good for me. 1K. I got 2 winners today. 12 points on ES. Was a great day. Excellent. I addressed this arrow too. This is the first touch. I didn't. So not every arrow is a trade I took, but pointing out trades that happened. This was the first touch of Globex VWAP the entire session. That's outside the open. That's where that big news candle went right down to. It's a VWAP bounce. First time we touched. After lots of time in discovery and holding RTH VWAP for the most part. All right, Ted.
What are the odds of both sides of the IB getting broken? All right. Got a couple short on NQ, front running. I'm in 2 so far. Working out rather nicely.
All right, I'll be right back. What time is it? Well, we got 11:15. Why don't we do one more trader check-in before I wrap up here in about 15? How do we do today, guys? Tim's green. All right, break even's not bad. Sometimes that's a good place to shut it down. Small red on simulator. All right, this is a tougher day today. Kind of choppy. The setups were not great. Kind of wide swinging distribution. We kind of sold off into this lower area quite a bit to flesh it out. Got to be super patient today for good trades, for reliable areas. And it overshot a lot of areas quite a bit, multiple times. That's half the battle right there, Allie. Just sticking to the plan. Nice, Drew. Nice star scream. Amy, good. Julie's on her last trade. We long, we short. Didn't quite get to the area I like for the short. I'll be right back.
You're welcome, Amy. Yes, it's just stuck on value area high. CBD's going down on NQ. There it goes. Push. Get into that low volume node at 912. Come on. Let's get down into it. Like 10 points. 10 points. You sell off a little more.
Yeah, CNBC is the Department Councillor Lavaught says the Fed should continue to cut interest rates.
Get me to 15 points. Five more points. Let's go.
It's actually a pretty tight range on ES. The bands are only 10 points wide.
Yeah, it's very tight.
We're about to get a PDC short on the Dow. I wonder if that will pan out.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it.
US Treasury Department announced that level on they would hope that the Fed continues to cut interest rates.
Can we do it?
Gonna take a stab at
Do
it. Nice.
Whoosh.
Instant
good
winner.
For being me, Roadrunner. Yahoo for being me.
Nice. See if we get a continuation. I'm still holding it.
Jake, did you take that short?
Come on.
Understood.
Effectively, no account started with the fresh data. Just a reminder, the video is on the screen for those interested. Speaking in the CNBC interview, US Treasury Department Chancellor Lavorna says they expect
Didn't get the best price.
come down further in 2026.
37.
It's going for more, Jake.
Let's go back down to 508 would be nice.
Julie, you were long?
I'm out.
More selling. More selling. Coming back to 900. With the high volume node. There from the chop to the left. Right above 900. Back up.
That was this is the actual touch. It's like right there. We got an LVN here too at 550. Nope. There we go. That's a nice wick.
Real estate video says we're in the midst of executing your deals, so 30 to 50 million barrels of oil.
I got 47 short. Let's see if it keeps going. No. Everything else is selling off except for the Dow, of course. All right, I'm going to close it. Small loser. It's just not joining the party.
This will be transition. Distribution. Rubio says step one is stabilizing Venezuela. The second phase will be recovery. The third phase will be transition.
At the price discovery
That we will control how money from sell of Venezuelan oil will be dispersed in a way that benefits
on NQ.
Venezuelan people.
Time to go back up.
The US light crude oil will be sent to Venezuela for use as a global router.
Uh-oh.
Where'd you get ripped, Danny?
I'm assuming he was short at the IB.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. I mean, you do
All
have
right,
VWAP
Logger.
as a backup. See you, Logger.
Is the Dow now a return to value? The next question.
Take my SimQuidity.
US Secretary of State Rubio says we will meet on Greenland next week.
Thanks, Marcus. Oh, and they sell more.
Rubio says the meeting on Greenland will be with Denmark.
It's too bad, man. I was like 5 points away from shorting. Too late. I don't like the looks of this.
Some
This is...
RTV on the RTH.
I'm not taking that long. I don't know, man.
ES back to VWAP.
Crazy
Big red
moves.
candle on the CBD.
Rubio says it will be up to the Venezuelan people to transform their country.
I mean, if there was a long, this would be the spot, wouldn't it?
It would be.
I'll give it a little whirl. Long at 84.25. Here we go. That's 10 points right here. Boom. 15.
Long on the yes.
15 points. All right. That's gonna close me up there. Right there. Last great trade. IB high.
Rubio says he won't get a timeline.
Globex upper band long. Nice trade. I'm assuming this might just be an anemic bounce. I don't see strong buying on the delta though. I see delta at the lows.
There's a green bar. After it sold straight down.
I'm concerned this is just an anemic bounce before we go lower, but we'll see.
Buyers have showed up to the chat.
Yeah, there's some buying. I see it on the delta now. That's about 500 contracts right there.
Pixar says leverage from oil blockade continues.
Oh yeah, Josh, that'll definitely look different. I don't ever look at delta on the micro. That's all retail traders. The institutional flow is on the full minis. Even when I trade micros, I watch the NQ chart, the NQ delta.
Rubio says Venezuela wants the seats tentacles to be part of the deal.
And look where we went. Coincidence?
I'm gonna hold them down.
Coincidence? Look at the RSI.
I think not.
All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. Good day for me. 1100. Good trades, good session, very patient, wait for good setups. Hope you guys did as well. We gave away an account on the Asia stream last night for everybody to join. We only had about 35 people in the stream. High chances of winning. You never know when those accounts get given away. Come join us in the evening, 7 p.m. We'll be doing our next one Thursday. So we'll be back at it tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the low latency Discord chat. YouTube is delayed by several minutes. That comes on at 10 a.m. Awesome, Robert. Love to hear it. Great day for everybody. Well, not everybody, but congrats if you had a good day. There's always tomorrow. Just don't ruin everything. That's the key. A red day you can survive. Chuck, you heading over to the trading room?
I will. I'm going to take Ernie outside, get him some food, and then I'll head over there for some afternoon trading.
Nice. So, guys, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Head on over to the trading channels. You guys can share your mic, share your screens, collaborate with your fellow traders, trade the system, monitor, ask questions. That's a great place to be. And I'll see everybody tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. for the open. Have a great day, guys. Manage your risk and stay sharp.